Harry had learned to be a tailor. My father had learned to be a dental mechanic. And time was going by, and we're talking about 1945, 1946, 1947, and they were really tired of being in a displaced persons camp, and they wanted to go to America. But it was somebody from Canada who showed up and said, we need tailors. And there's a whole section in my book about how that came to be, that people were demanding tailors from Eastern Europe in Canada. And my uncle went to all the tests, and he passed them all except when he was with the doctor. He said he pretended that he couldn't see well. And the doctor was showing him a chart, and he said, "No, I can't see them." He said, and the doctor said, "Well, you passed your tailoring test really well, but you can't see. You got to get glasses." And my uncle said, "No, I can't afford glasses. Forget it. There's no way I can get glasses." And the doctor said, "Look, if you don't get glasses, I'm not going to pass you. I'm not going to stamp you. You can't get on the boat to Canada." And my uncle kept arguing and said, and the doctor was fed up. He said, "Forget it. I'm going to stamp rejected." And he stopped his arm and he said, wait, doctor, I promise. I'm going to get glasses. I will do it. Don't worry about it. I promise, I will do it, and you'll see me. And the doctor said, "Okay, just don't be such a smart ass." And he goes out and he gives his papers to my father. So the day comes where the boats, the General Sturgis is about to leave for Canada, and my father gets on with my uncle's papers.
Because your father wasn't a good enough tailor.
Because my father wasn't a good enough tailor to pass the test. And so my father gave my uncle his papers. Of course, they probably switched the pictures. And the boat was loading, and near the end of the day, when the boat's about to go, my uncle comes screaming up to the dock and said, my papers were all burned. I can't get them, but I'm really on this. I passed the tests, all the tests. I really have the papers, but they were just gone. And everyone said, "No, forget it. You don't have papers. You can't get on." And he started making a big fuss right in front of the boat. And they said, "Forget it. Go away. We don't want you. You can't pass." And he started screaming, "The doctor will remember me. The doctor will remember." And he starts screaming for the doctor. And he's making such a fuss out there, and everyone's making a tarum and a big bunch of noise out there. And finally, the doctor goes outside, and my uncle sees him and says, "Doctor, you remember me? You remember me? Here's my glasses. I got them. I promised you I'd get glasses. Here they are." And they said, "Do you know this man?" "Yeah, I know. I passed him. Come on in." So both of them got to Canada.
An amazing story.